Welcome to the Sisters Like Us podcast. I'm Lakin, and I'm 30-something.
I'm Allie, and I'm 20-something. Join us each week as we talk about anything
and everything. So grab a glass of wine
or a bottle, and let's drink about it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't have a drink this week. To episode 77 of the Sisters Like Us podcast.
77.
So exciting. Lucky number 7. 7-7. I have some iced tea this week. It's raspberry leaf tea. If you know, you know. If you've ever been pregnant, or you've been close.
No, please tell us. Tell the class.
Really? Do I have to? I was just gonna leave it at that. Like, people who know, you know. Or if you want to Google why women tend to drink raspberry leaf tea at the end of their pregnancy, you can Google it. But I was just telling Allie that I bought a ton of it when I was pregnant with Lyla, and I never had my shit together enough to drink it at the end. I also was kept putting it off, and then Lyla was 3 weeks early, and so that was part of it. I also I don't know if I was trying to drink it hot or not then either, but I basically, what I did is I took a pitcher and I just made a giant pitcher of it, and I'm just leaving it in my fridge so that all I have to do is pour it over ice, and it just makes it really easy. And then I also added honey when I made it hot, so it has a little bit of sweetness in it too. But
nice.
Yeah. We can start there, I guess. I was going to share, today I am 36 weeks pregnant.
Oh my God, today?
Today. Yeah, it happens on Sundays, my new week. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is wild.
So, 36 weeks. I finished everything I wanted to finish work-wise last week. I'm done working, minus the podcast. Editing the podcast to me is still kind of work, but I'm done with my business work stuff until the baby is here.
That's exciting. Which
is crazy. So I have a ginormous list of things I would like to get to before he's born, around the house, setting some things up. Some of it is has to get done, the car seat installed, that is 100% has to get done. But although, you know what? I say that out loud. So when Lyla was born, we didn't have a car. Right? And so installing the car seat happened obviously in Mom's car, because that was the only car we were using on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
And
now you're going to have to switch it.
Yeah. And so do I want to go ahead and install it in Mom's car?
No.
I
wouldn't.
But then when it is time to leave the hospital, Sam is going to have to come home and get the car?
I don't know.
Yeah, the logistics of that. I didn't think about that really. No, you're right. I do want it installed in our car. But then I wasn't planning to have us pay for parking while we're staying at the hospital, right?
Right.
That's silly. I guess Sam is just going to have to go home and get the car and come back and pick us up on the day that we leave.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah, logistics. I didn't even really think about that.
Yeah.
But the rest of the stuff on the list would be things I want to clean or organize or whatever. Just, I would like it. So we'll see. I'm gonna balance rest. I don't know that I ever actually fully shared. I know I didn't share on my channel anywhere. I may have shared with my community or something about Lila's birth. So in case you've heard this before, but again, I don't know that I've ever told anybody this. But essentially, so first off, I feel people always say that you go late with your first. They're don't be surprised if you go past 40 weeks. Don't be surprised, that you will go late with your first. So I think I had it in my head that I had all this time with Lyla. And I still had plenty of time to get all the things done, both work-wise and baby prep-wise.
Yeah.
I thought I had all this time in the world. And one of the obvious things that everybody has to do is pack a hospital bag, which I still haven't done, but I will do either today or tomorrow or Tuesday. And so in my head, the weekend before Lyla was born, I was going to pack it that weekend. And then Friday, I was somewhere with Mom. We were somewhere, and we came home, or I got back to my house, and our apartment smelled awful. Turns out that they had refinished the floor in the apartment. Do you remember this? Maybe not. You're looking at me like you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
They had refinished the floor in the apartment above ours, and the smell of it, while it was drying, had leaked into our apartment, which is apparently totally normal. And it wasn't a big deal when we asked the management company about it, except that it smelled absolutely terrible. And it's probably not good for me to inhale that pregnant, but either way, I just couldn't exist. I was so uncomfortable. And so I was like, well, I'm going to go stay at mom's. So that weekend before, I went to stay at mom's, and I was like, I'll just pack my hospital bag on Monday and it'll be fine. Monday rolls around, and that's when I had my 36-week appointment with Lyla. I was 36 in a couple of days. And I went into that appointment, and for the first time my whole pregnancy, I had high blood pressure. And they were like, we're going to send you to the hospital. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be, I didn't have any other symptoms. Any other, like, there's in case you, Allie, haven't heard of it, or you, person listening, who, if you haven't been close to somebody who's been pregnant, there's a pregnancy, I don't even know what to call it, illness, side effect that you can get called preeclampsia. Yeah. And it is high blood pressure, but it also comes with lots of other side effects typically. Yeah. I didn't have any of those other side effects. I just had the high blood pressure, but they sent me to the hospital anyway. After multiple readings and multiple tests at the hospital, I wasn't diagnosed with preeclampsia because I didn't have any of those other things. Yeah. But they diagnosed me with gestational hypertension and said, we'd like to induce at 37 weeks, which was 4 days away. They were like, we'd like you to stay in the hospital for monitoring until that time. And of course, it being my first and not knowing what was happening and being scared, I was like, okay, sure, like, fine. So I was admitted, and that week was like a total shit show. Yeah. Everybody got jobs assigned to them, like putting things together, and Mark installed the car seat with Lyla. I didn't actually do it because that was like his job. Like, everybody got a job. You know, that basically was like our week of prep before I was induced on Friday. And so she was born at 37 weeks. So that appointment is in a couple days. I will be having my hospital bag packed just in case. Yeah. Because it could happen again. The doctors, of course, can't give you like an exact estimate of whether it could happen again. They're like, well, you're more likely, but it's not 100% like guaranteed. So who the hell knows? Interesting. I am hopeful that that's not the case. Like, I would like to not go to the hospital on Wednesday and like not come back. Yeah. But that's kind of mentally where I'm at.
You're like preparing yourself?
Preparing myself, yeah. So what, like...
Yeah, because when you were like, well, if I'm not in the hospital on Sunday, but I like kind of thought you were joking, and then I was like, well...
No, I'm not. Yeah. So yeah, Andrew and Lindsay are having a Super Bowl party, and I said, yeah, if I'm not in the hospital. And like, yes, I'm half joking, but I'm also not, because next Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, is 37 weeks, and that's when Lyla was born. So it is possible I'm having a baby.
It's like crazy.
Which is crazy, yeah.
It's like so crazy to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hopeful. I truthfully, personally feel a lot better. I know I've said that than I did, like with this pregnancy and I did with Lyla. So I'm hopeful that my body is not, like my blood pressure is not going to be high. Yeah. And it's going to be fine, and I'm going to be able to extend this pregnancy. And also I actually personally, everybody has their own opinions on induction. I'm not opening up the doors for that. I actually had a lovely experience. It was like, it was great, but I would like to experience like going into labor naturally, like what that's like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't mind that experience. But if it ends up in an induction at some point in this process, then it is what it is. And I know that I'm okay with that. I know that the hospital is good, and everybody will be fine and safe and all the things. So, well, I'm really excited this week. So with that appointment comes an ultrasound, and then they tell you how big your baby is measuring. So that's the other thing. I didn't know what to expect with Lyla at all, right? Right. And so I go into this appointment thinking I'm still going to have at least 4 more weeks of pregnancy, and they tell me she's measuring at 7 pounds 9 ounces. I'm like, you wonder why my blood pressure elevated? Because you told...
How?
She ended up being 7.3. Okay. 4 days later. So they were pretty close. Like, they were on the little bit on the bigger side, but they were pretty close. But I was obviously, like, that kind of freaked me out a little bit, that I was going to end up with, like, a 10-pound baby. Like, Barger. Or you, almost. Yeah. You weren't quite 10 pounds, but you were a big baby.
9'4".
9'4". And you were 5 days early from your due date. Because Mom had a planned C-section with you. Your due date was the 27th. Right. So, which I only remember those details because that was the day my dad and Sue got married. Yeah. That was your actual due date, and Mom had you on the 22nd. So you would have been even a little bit bigger than that. Yeah. Which is crazy. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how big he's measuring this week. We'll see what ends up happening. I say all that partially because I wanted to just acknowledge how proud I am of myself of getting all the work stuff done. Like, that feels really good. And then also to say, like, this could be our last episode until there's a baby. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out.
It's very possible.
So.
But then it's like, it might be late because, like, editing it.
I'm going to get edited before my appointment, too.
Okay.
This episode will be on time because I'm going to get edited before my appointment. But after that, who knows what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Or what could happen is we record one more next weekend and that one doesn't get done because then I end up in the hospital. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Who knows?
Bear with us.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's my little pregnancy, baby, all the things update.
Exciting.
We went to brunch before this with our family, and this time it was Mark, our stepdad, was the one hounding me for, I don't know if you could hear from the other end of the table. He asked me about the name like 3 times. That generation is going to have to get over that people are not sharing their names anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that's very common.
Yeah.
And Mom is like baffled by it.
I still feel pretty good about my guess, but I haven't told anybody what my guess is because I don't want to be wrong.
I kind of want you to tell me, like, but I want to face the other way so you, like, can't see my face.
I mean, I feel like you're good at a poker face. Like, I don't think that...
I don't think I'm good at a poker face.
Well...
I'm not a good liar, but those are 2 different things. Like, once I have to start talking...
Because my thing is, what I'm thinking of is, like, there's only so many, like, grandparents or parents that I know. So that, like, or know the names of. So, like, that kind of narrows it down. But obviously, I know it doesn't have to be, like, an exact... thing. Also, I know there's, like, you could also do a middle name. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know, but I also, like, I feel like my guess is a little bit, like, it's not super unique. So I don't know.
The name is not unique?
Yeah.
Who says it has to be unique?
No one. Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
So anyways.
I feel like between me and Sam, we're like the spectrum, right? Like, Samuel is a very common boy name, and Lakin is obviously a very unique name. And Lyla is a unique name. I think it has gained popularity more recently. I mean, it was the freaking American Girl Doll of the Year in 2024. Mm-hmm. I think everyone might be a little surprised.
Yeah.
So, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, and that would be awesome. Like, I don't know. I was just, like, throwing things out. Then I had a dream about it, and I was like, maybe it is.
About the name?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
But I feel like I'm totally wrong. I could be totally wrong.
I'm excited to finally tell people. I will not change my mind and tell people before because I really don't want everybody's opinion. We just have way too many people in our family, and you can't just tell one person and not the other. Oh my gosh, my PT, I can't remember if I've mentioned on the podcast that I started going back to pelvic floor therapy, and my PT was telling me a story where she had a client where the client was pregnant, and they had decided they could each tell one sibling. Well, the dad only had one brother, and can you lay down, Charlie? The mom had 2 sisters. So she was like, how am I supposed to pick and only tell one of my sisters? I'm like, that's kind of, it's dumb. I understand the desire, you want to tell somebody, like, you do have this urge to, like, talk to somebody about it other than your spouse. But
you can tell me.
But, like, to tell one, if you have 2 sisters, to tell one and not the other is that's, like, mean.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's part of the problem, too. It's, like, we have so many parents and so many siblings. Like, you can't just tell one and not tell everybody. And then I don't want to invite all those thoughts and opinions.
Right.
So that's just that. It is tempting to, like, tell somebody, to talk to somebody about it, but no. At this point, I'm going to hold strong. Yeah. We don't have that much longer.
Yeah. You can wait at this point.
Like, we can wait at this point.
We'll be okay.
Everybody, it's less about everybody else. Like, I actually don't care about everybody else. It's more about me. I would like to tell people. I'm excited to tell people.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold off. Everybody already knew Lila's name going into it, which was not the plan, by the way. I didn't think people would remember 3 years later.
Oh.
We made the mistake of telling people our girl name years before we even, like, were married. Mm-hmm. And everybody remembered.
Yeah. Well, and then I also, like, if you were going to have another girl, we also already kind of knew what that name was going to be.
Yeah, because we, like, brainstormed that one together. I did really like our other.
I did come up with that.
I did really like our other girl name, which I guess I could share because we're not
Having another kid.
We're not probably gonna use it at this point. So,
yeah, share it.
Well, the irony is that it's the name that Derek and Haley's. Derek Huff.
Oh, right.
Derek Huff and Haley had their daughter. Our other girl name was Everly, for Sam's grandmother, Beverly.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
Again, came up with it.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But it's just funny how girl names have come so easily to us, and we definitely struggled with boy names.
Yeah.
I still wasn't even sold on the boy name we had picked when we were pregnant with Lyla, because once we found out it was a girl, then I was just like, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Right. I think I remember what that one was.
Yeah. I was quickly off that one this go round because I'm not going to share it, but I was quickly off that one this go round just because it has gained so much popularity since Lyla, since I was like in the 3 years that since I got pregnant with Lyla, like it has gained so much popularity.
It's a really cute name.
That I was like, I can't have him going to school and have like 7 of them. Like, that just is, that's mean.
Yeah.
I know that you probably had that issue. There was more than one Allie in every class that you were in always, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like your best friend from high school is named Allie. Like, correct. I mean, there's just so many Allies.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, okay. I feel like that was a random tangent that I just went off on. Sorry.
Well, good.
I did a lot of talking.
I didn't post a question box this week, so we're kind of like...
Figure out on things to talk about this week.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you want to start with TV, books, movies? I don't know why I said movies. I haven't watched any movies.
Yeah, I haven't watched any movies. Although I did watch Twinless, which is a movie with Dylan O'Brien that's also has gay romance.
Wow, you have a theme.
But that's not like the point of it, really.
Oh.
It was very interesting. I was kind of just like, whoa. But yeah, no, I mean, TV, like...
So did you finish Bridgerton?
Yeah.
And by finish, obviously we're recording this, only the first 4 episodes have dropped. So I guess spoilers, but I feel like most people are either like really into it and have already watched it or like don't care. Also, I don't know how many spoilers there can be when it's literally Cinderella.
Yeah. I don't know.
The other storylines, well, season 1 was unique because you had to learn who all the other characters were.
Yeah.
There was a lot of introductions happening, right? Mm-hmm. 2 and 3 had some other dynamics of things going on.
2 is definitely the best season.
Yeah, but there was just other components to the story that made this first half more exciting.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, this one is kind of so straightforward that the first 4 episodes are kind of boring because it's kind of like a slow burn, you know, for this one storyline to be...
I mean, they're like all slow burns.
Yeah, but they're not.
They all felt like slow burns.
Yeah, but I guess because there was so much excitement in the first half of the other ones that I don't feel like is the case for this half. Here's my other issue. I understand a masquerade, or a mask is going to conceal some of your face, right? And I understand if it's somebody you've never met before, having a hard time placing it. But once you start spending some significant time together,
and he's like drawing her exact face,
how
like,
does it take him that
long
to figure it out?
And he like,
how does it take him that long to figure it out?
And I really don't want to be in enemy territory here. But I just like, I don't like her. Like, she's not, like, I don't know. I'm just not.
That's not my issue.
I'm just like not really a fan at all. Like,
okay. And
I think part of me just like needs to like astray from other things, but like I don't know, I just like, as someone who like is just such a fan of this show, it's funny because like everyone's like, oh, this season's so good, like we're getting like all these other like storylines too, and it's like, yeah, great, but like those are the same people who like hated the last season
with
like,
all of its extra storylines. Yeah,
and I like loved the last season.
No, I did.
Colin and
I did too.
So like I feel like also season 3, like with Colin and Penelope, like I kind of hate that so many people hate it because it's so important to like Bridgerton in general, like the Lady Whistledown, like all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just like bored.
I don't disagree that I'm also a little bored.
Like I just like, and guys, like these episodes are so effing long.
They are incredibly long. I will say I love Mama Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I love that for her. Like, just
and the tea you're having.
Just so good. I was all about that.
She's so funny.
She's so funny. I love all of that. I also kind of love the like Francesca piece of things where I feel like because Daphne's not around, which is annoying to me in general, that's like not, I mean, it is the show's fault, but like, that it's showing that at least one of the Bridgerton girls or actually kids in general could be interested in just like the regular life that they were brought up to like enjoy living. Because Daphne was the only other one who was like that, right? The rest of them have all rebelled in some extent to like the general sense of the ton.
Yeah. And it's like funny because like just all the Bridgertons are just all freaks. like they are freaks.
It's
like all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. If you have 8 kids, like, I mean, what are you gonna expect? A bunch of like cookie cutters? Like,
yeah.
No. I guess I hate that Daphne's not around because I also feel like one of the things I love about the show that I feel like they did a little bit this season is the sibling dynamics, right? The sibling relationships.
Yeah.
Like seeing them give each other advice or seeing.
Where's Anthony at?
Yeah, he was busy filming Wicked.
Where's Anthony? Anthony and Kate, please.
They were in the promo for the second
I didn't
half.
watch the promo for the second
Yeah.
half.
So, and their baby.
I also saw like a funny thing, and there's no jar, but here we go. They were like, "Oh my god, it's like the same show because it's a fatherless guy interested in a half Asian
I saw that too.
Person, and they're going to the cottage." I'm like,
no.
I'm like, when he said, "Oh, my cottage is over here," I literally fucking
everybody
screamed.
Was like, yeah,
I was like,
was losing it.
Not as going to the effing cottage in Bridgerton.
Also, didn't realize that Cho Chang from Harry Potter was going to be the stepmom.
Yeah.
More Harry Potter. There's a lot of Harry Potter crossover with Bridgerton. I mean, there's just only so many amazing British actors. I feel like that they pull into shows at this point. Like, between Bridgerton and Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
All the same people. I don't also totally understand the split 4 and 4. It's either like do one or the other. Either drop it one at a time or drop all of it. Unless you have a huge cliffhanger and this just wasn't.
Netflix doesn't do the one at a time thing ever.
No, okay, then drop all 8. Because unless you have a huge, ginormous cliffhanger, which you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't enough of a... If anything, last season's was a better cliffhanger from 4 to 5. This one was not. And so I'm like, you know they're done. You know those episodes are ready to go. Like, why are we waiting a month?
Yeah, a month is crazy, too.
A month?
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like, I just don't care enough anymore.
And I don't think the first 4 were enough that people are like, oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm, like, not itching.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's, yeah.
And I'm sorry if anyone loved it, but...
I don't think I hated it as much as Allie did.
No, and I definitely didn't hate it. I just, like...
There was just a lot of build-up. To your point, we're waiting every 2 years is like...
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit like, okay.
By the time I'm 30, I'll know about Gregory. Actually, no, probably like 35.
Yeah, I think, well, if they continue at the pace that they're at, it's like going to be, 2034, I think, was going to be season 8. Yeah, so you'll be 34. You'll be my age.
That's fucking bananas.
Wait, the final Bridgerton season would come out when you're my age.
That's fucking bananas.
But like, that's the pace that they're going. Now, hopefully at some point, this one dropped in January, right? So like, at what point could the next one be like next fall? Like, you don't need a full 2 years?
Yeah.
Because wasn't the last one in the summer?
I don't know, but they're pissing me off, so.
So yeah, okay. Traitors.
Oh my god, this show is so stupid.
Okay, nobody can hear you when you talk like that.
I know, because it's so stupid. How does this show, like, respectfully, like, how does this show have Emmys?
I know.
Because they're so dramatic? Is that why?
Yeah, it is interesting, because so, I know we talked about this a little bit, but like, so Kristen is the host of Top Chef, and so she, for the last handful of years, has been up against Alan Cummings for best host of a reality game show, or host of a reality TV show. Like, they've been against each other, and he continues to win. Now, as the host, I mean, I guess he's pretty epic.
Sure, but like, the show itself
has won Emmys, yeah.
Is just so dumb. And like, I'm not trying to be a hater, I'm really trying to like it.
Well, I'm curious because obviously this is the first season that I'm watching. Have you watched it before?
No.
Okay. So my thought from the beginning is that the Traitors are supposed to be a team. Like, they're supposed to support each other. They're supposed to be aligned. And Rob, I know you love Rob, but he went off the rails.
Yeah, no, he's insane.
He
wants to win it himself.
He just was, like, basically, like, somebody had an inkling of Lisa, and he was just, like, done. And, like, went all in and just, like...
He's crazy for that.
This early also. Like, I understand that, like, he could get more money by getting rid of a traitor right now, I guess.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
But, like, to have it happen this early?
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's, like, insane.
It's a little savage.
I also got more details about the, like, the changing of clothes or whatever.
Great.
Because I was asking Sydney Wade about it, because I'm, like, I kind of agreed with you. I was like, this is kind of... Sus.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, they, like, go back, like, they, like, come back and, like, go to hair and makeup.
Again.
So they, like, get touch-ups and stuff. So they, like, put their clothes back on. So that's why, like, in the challenges, they're, like, wearing a full face of makeup because they had just had, like, it's, like, it is
in the right order.
Yeah.
They just, like, put the same outfit back on and get touch-ups before
And
dinner.
those outfits are, like, they're styled. They're not, like, they didn't bring those clothes.
Well, no, that's great. I don't care about that. That's not my concern was just how similar they looked at breakfast and after the challenge. Like, they looked the same. That I'm like, how could they have possibly done something so physically active in the middle of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know.
But it's, like, also a whole day.
Yeah. I also saw somewhere they don't actually sleep there. That they go sleep at a hotel nearby.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I saw. That they don't actually sleep at the castle. I don't know how true that is. I didn't fact check it, but it wouldn't surprise me.
How would that work? Because then, like, they would know, like, the people who didn't get, like, on the shuttle to, like, go to the hotel are traitors.
No, wouldn't they just wait until after it's all happened? It's all gone down. Everything has happened. And then they get in the cars to go back to the hotel.
No, because then when they're up in the thing, like, deciding who to kill, wouldn't everyone be like, where are they?
No, they maybe they, like, have rooms. They just don't sleep there.
Oh. That's fucking weird.
Like, they go upstairs.
I feel like they sleep there.
I don't know.
It's huge.
That could have just been fake news. Let me see. I don't know. The first thing that pops up is, no, the contestants on the Traitors do not sleep at the castle, despite the show's editing. Instead, they are driven to a hotel near after filming concludes each night. The castle is only used for daytime and evening scenes, and the show uses editing to make it appear as though the contestants are sleeping in those gothic rooms. After murder scenes and roundtables, contestants leave in cars. I don't know.
A Marriott hotel.
Okay, here's a fun, this article popped up when I Googled that. It was from People. And it is 9 rules you didn't know that the Traitors contestants have to follow. Number 1 is that they don't sleep at the castle. Number 2, there's a limit to how much they can drink, that's fair, like, and probably for the best, right? There's a limited amount of places they can actually go in the castle. Okay, well, that makes sense. There's security to ensure that the faithfuls don't see the Traitors convening. The cast members can't talk about the game to each other at the hotel outside of filming hours, which feels really fucking hard to monitor. Cast members must give up their personal belongings. Kind of like you were saying, like, those are not their clothes. But it takes their phones and passports, all kinds of things. Players don't know who will be on the show before they arrive. Okay. Celebrities can't promote their own brands on the show, which that's also fair and makes sense. Cast members must take a personality test beforehand.
A personality test?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I'm watching it because I feel like after all these years of hearing about it and it winning awards, like, I feel like I needed to give it a chance. And I felt like this was a good season to do that, given I at least knew some of the contestants.
They have breaks. Like, Sundays they don't film.
Yeah, that was one of the other things.
2 to 4 weeks.
I was just going to say that. The other thing is, I mean, sometimes they lose 2 people an episode, right? Because they banish somebody and they murder somebody. Mm-hmm. And so it can't, and each episode is a day. So it can't possibly take that long. Like, it actually is pretty short. I was thinking about that too.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Whereas, like, I feel like a lot of reality competition is definitely longer time periods than that.
Yeah.
But especially if you're still on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, obviously I'm not going to give up on it now.
Right.
But
No, yeah, I gotta finish it up.
That said, I think I've talked about this before. I use an app that like tells me when new episodes of the TV shows I watch are coming and whatnot. And it does have on there like a season finale. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 episodes left.
Okay.
But I guess it kind of makes sense because there's like, like 13 people left or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's 5. Oh, actually there's only 4. The 5th one there is Reunion. So just kidding.
Oh, wow. What is this app?
It's called TV Club. And I put in the like TV shows that I watch and then it tells me like...
Yeah, I need to get that given I watch literally so much TV.
But I don't even watch that much TV and I still like it to see like, oh, there wasn't a new SVU this week that I need to watch and then you get to like check them off when you watch them. I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get that.
Because yeah, SVU is back. Grey's Anatomy is back. Not that you care. You never finished it, did you?
No. I took a fat break and then it just...
Fizzled out.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like you watch so much of it and then you like need a break.
Any other TV shows you want to comment on for the people that watch what you watch? And people do watch what you watch, the other things. I just don't.
Well, Mom and I watched...
Oh, yeah.
Mom and I watched Heated Rivalry in one day. Well, I mean, we started at like 2:30 and we were done by like 8. It's
I didn't
quick.
realize they were going to start so early. And so at like, I think like 8-ish after I put Lyla to bed, I sent you a text that was like, so how's it going? And Mom was like, we're done. And I was like, what?
She's so cute. Like, she's just like... Oh, I get it now. Like, she was so excited to watch it. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, she was geeked.
Silly mom.
Yeah, and she loved it. I like the first, scene that came on. Well, so they're like in the well, okay. There's like a part where like you literally like see their butts, okay? And she's like, oh, and I'm like, Mom, like
it's a butt.
I'm like, this is nothing. I'm like, just wait. And then like 5 minutes later, it's like the first scene, and I just like I'm watching it, but like also like working at the same time because I like had seen, right, and
because it was 3 p.m. and you had also seen it a million times.
Yes, and I just like look over at her, she's just looking at me like, what am I watching? And then once we had watched the whole thing, she was like, no, I think Mark. I'm like, no. Because like I explained this to everyone, like once you get past the first 2 episodes and then you get into the like of it, like it's anyways, but Connor's story is gonna be on SNL.
I saw that.
I'm so excited. He's gonna be so fucking good at it. And
I feel like it's weird that it's just one of them, no?
No, but Hudson will definitely like be there, like be in a cameo or like something. He'll probably be in the audience or something and then like be in one of the skits. But Connor's like perfect for SNL. Like he can shapeshift into anything.
I saw he had like a YouTube channel when he was little.
Oh my god, and Hudson has a ton of like short films like on his YouTube that are like so funny.
That's so cute.
I know. Connor, like on YouTube, he's like, hi, I'm Connor.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so fucking cute. But Hudson also just like kind of like soft launched that he like confirmed his girlfriend like on Instagram. He didn't say like this is my girlfriend, but he like posted a picture and she's like in one of the photos that he like posted a dump. And then the last video is like her and Connor like eating ice cream or something. And everyone's like, oh my god, like he's like, I love how he just like, every time he was asked, he was just like, whatever. And then like, he just like did everything on his own terms. And someone commented like, oh my god, it's his girlfriend and his boyfriend. And he like liked the comment and everyone was like, oh my god. But anyways, so yeah, Mom loved it.
Surprise.
That's all I'll touch on with that. I did get the books, like the physical books.
Yeah. You talked about those last week.
Yeah. So, and they came like yesterday or 2 days ago, so. But am I watching anything else besides Love Island All-Stars, Vanderpump Rules, Southern Charm? I watched Finding Her Edge. Did I talk about that already?
Mm-mm.
It's like a figure skating show on Netflix. It was basically for like the teeny boppers of the world. It was really cheesy and not great. So, but that's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Just like, a casual 7-8 things.
Yeah. And I'm still reading The Conditions of Will. Conditions of the Will? Conditions of Will.
I think it was just Conditions of Will.
Yeah.
I'm still reading the same book too, but I am finally like over the hump. So what I realized, a couple things. One, like I talked about when I already talked about it, it's called Anxious People. The way the author writes is he describes the characters before he tells you their names, like for a while. And so until I got their names, I didn't feel like super connected to the characters. The other struggle I was having, it's one of those books where like all the characters are all like intertwined with each other in like a really cool way, which is interesting. But when you have pregnancy brain, it's like really hard to keep up with. And I'm like, I don't fully grasp like how the therapist is connected to this person is connected to this. Like it was just like a lot. But I finally feel like I'm over the hump of all that. And like I have all the names and I get who all the characters are. And now I'm just like excited about the plot. And I'm like, I want to know what is going to happen. And so I like actually read it for a long time last night after Lyla went to bed. And I feel like I'm finally like super into it. So
it's good.
Hopefully by the next time we record, I'll finish it.
When you read, are you able to like picture? Okay, because I like really struggle with like picturing characters, like what they look
Well,
like.
I think that's partially dependent on the author. Are they doing a good job describing the characters?
I guess that's true.
But like, yes, usually I can picture the characters in some way.
Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes always, I feel like I always have to look up like a fan cast, and so then I'm like able to like
picture it.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. I would rather not, because I would rather know what they like, or have my own idea in my head of what they look like. But that's okay.
I struggle. Yeah.
But if the author does a good job describing it, then all those fan casts should be somewhat similar, right? Or they should align with what the author described. Like, if it doesn't, then the author did a bad job of describing the character, and so then they're all gonna, then they would be different.
Right. So. Did you see Scott Hoying and his that video?
They're having a girl.
Yeah.
I did. That was so cute. What a cute way to like announce the sex of your baby.
So cute. Right when that happened, I was like, okay, I need to write this down because I need to bring this up.
So cute.
So yeah, that was really cute. I also have seen a lot of, obviously Dancing with the Stars isn't until way later, but everyone's like, oh my god, Connor Story on Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, they would be very stupid to not have one of them.
I feel like Connor Story like can definitely dance.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know about husband.
It doesn't matter. It's about the...
Oh my god, I would die.
Are you having FOMO that we're not going to Dancing with the Stars?
No. I'm not paying that fucking much money.
Well, now the ticket prices have gone like out of this world.
Yeah.
But...
No, but I'm going to see the Runarounds next week.
Yeah. Is that next week?
The 10th.
Oh, wow.
And that's all I've been able to think about. I'm so excited for that. I need to just rewatch that show really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like seeing, now Dancing with the Stars tour has started. So clips have started to show up of like the dances. Mm-hmm. And last year, I feel like when I knew we were going, I didn't want to look at the clips because I didn't want to see the things. I wanted to be surprised. And now that we're not going, which part of it is the cost for me, but then part of it's also the date is not going to work in my life.
Right.
And like, there was no scenario. Mm-hmm. Like, even if he was 3 weeks early, like I was still like, there was just no scenario that I was going. So I'm watching all the clips, and I love seeing Jenna and Val.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been, I know we got to see Jenna a little bit on ours, but she was just a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a bonus person. She wasn't an official tour member.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't in as many dances.
Right.
And seeing her dance with Val is really cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. I just had to be rid of the cat. She was not sitting still.
Now you are a cat.
Now I am literally a cat. I am covered in cat hair. That is what happens when you get a long, white and gray, fluffy cat, is that she is everywhere all the time. Mm-hmm. Maybe next time.
Yeah, it's just gained so much popularity. It's just...
Well, I wonder if, they added a second show to Chicago. I wonder if
there's actually 3 now, because there's 2 in Rosemont and 1 in Peoria.
Okay, that's like far.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that there's
I think it might be time with their popularity to increase the size of their venues. Because that is part of the problem, right? It's supply and demand. and there are only so many seats in that venue. And so then the tickets are going to be out of this world because there's only so many seats. Now, I also, on the flip side, understand in a dance show, you don't want to be that far away. Because then it's like hard to see.
Yeah.
But I still think there is a in-between where they can get to a bigger venue that's got stadium-style seating where you have a decent view, but you have more tickets.
I agree.
Especially in these bigger cities. In places like Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't... It's not even that it's in the burbs. Like, yeah, I would love for them to be at a theater, like, downtown. But it's also about the size of the theater.
Right.
And I don't think tickets would be as crazy as they are.
I agree.
And we've talked about this before. It's not even like the prices that they're charging for the tickets. It's the resale market.
Right.
Which is just a problem in general with every fucking artist ever, is like just the ticket prices these days are...
Yeah. Well, for that, like, Club 90's, like, Heated Rivalry event, like, they've made it so you can't, like... You're not allowed to resell, and if you do, you have to do it through
them.
Yeah, because they won't. They're like, we're not letting you guys charge like
$1 zillion,
$100 for something that's like $25.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it is
nothing's included. It's just like you're just going.
A ticket.
Yeah, like it's just like, come on.
I wish there would be a way to do that for like other.
It's just like
things.
always like a war to try to like get any tickets, anything. Like when Harry Styles, like obviously I don't care about like going to see Harry Styles, but like people were like, I mean, these tickets are at even face value, they're pushing 400. So then it's like,
for like nosebleeds or for like good seats?
Probably, I don't even know.
Cause like I can respect for like the closest seats of like somebody like Harry Styles, a face value being 400.
Oh no, definitely way more. Way more.
But no, see, I don't think they should be way more than that.
No, I'm saying that they are way more.
Well, the reseller's way more.
No,
the
like
face value.
The face value definitely close is probably way more than that.
But I don't think nosebleeds face value.
Resale is over 1,000.
Well, yeah, but that's just it's to prep for maternity leave. I recorded a lot of videos, and one of the ones I recorded that will be out, spoiler alert, around my birthday, is I did a video 5 years ago about 30 things I want to do in my 30s, and because I'm going to be halfway, which is crazy, I decided to revisit the list and see if have I done half of them. I'm not going to give it away because that video will be out and you can watch it around in March on my birthday. But one of the things I talked about was wanting to go see Beyonce. She's like probably like the one artist that like I have never seen live but have like wanted to see her, and just I feel like she puts on a great show. But I talked about like the problem is that I don't think I will ever be willing to pay the resale value, and so I would have to get lucky and get face value tickets. I also said that I really need her to do like an Eras tour type tour, because as much as I like do enjoy her new stuff, I need it to be like all the old stuff too. Yeah. I would be willing to pay more, especially if it was included old Beyonce. Yeah. Not that she probably does do some, but I would like more. Like I would like the balance to be like across her whole collection as opposed to like mostly new with like sprinkles of old, But I don't know why she's like at the top of my like.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess in terms of also artists that still do create music and tour, right? Like, sure, there's definitely some nostalgia people. Like, I would have loved to go see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, but like, those tickets were.
Whenever I think of the Sphere, I just think about like how nauseating it's probably like.
I feel like we would for sure have to take Dramamine before.
Like, I just like think about it and I'm like, it just like makes me want to vomit.
I know. I like check every so often to see if they've listed who's going to be there in September, and it's not there yet. So.
Oof. Yeah.
But here's the thing. There is not, I think, with the exception of maybe like, I don't even know. I don't think there's an artist that our entire family would be excited to go see. Yeah. Like, it's either going to be like Mark and Parker are super pumped, or like you and me and mom are super pumped, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be everybody's pumped. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if we make it over there. Yeah. Because on one hand, it's like you want to go just to go for the experience, but on the other hand, the tickets are so fucking expensive that you're like, no, like I'm not going just to go.
Right.
And I'm still very unsure on how much of this trip is covered.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Might have to discuss that.
I feel like that is a conversation we need to have at some point.
Yeah.
As a family, because I am a little unclear as to what is being paid for and what is not.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, I feel like that would impact maybe some of my decisions.
Yeah. Truly.
Do you have tickets to anything else coming up? Or any other shows on your radar?
No, just the Club 90s event this Friday, and then again, and then and then runarounds, and then yeah, I don't think anything else right now.
I feel like you usually have like a concert or two on your radar, but
Which is weird because I just never used to be a concert person.
I know. But last year I feel like you went to a lot. You know, we weren't recording at the time when you and Lindsay went to see the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lindsay and I went and saw the Jonas Brothers. That was life-changing, per usual. But it was also a night that one of the episodes of Heated Rivalry dropped, so I also couldn't wait to get home and watch it, like, in bed. And it was episode 4, which is, like, crazy episode. I was like, ah! So it was a great day in general. But
wow. I feel like we filled this episode with something. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't put up a question box this week. We'll try to be better.
Yeah.
About that. And if you made it all the way to the end, comment with
a teapot.
A teapot.
For Bridgerton.
For Bridgerton. And my tea, but mostly for Bridgerton.
Yeah.
The little teapot emoji. And
can I try it? Yeah,
sure. I mean, it's just like iced tea. It doesn't taste like much. It's a little sweet. There's a little honey in there. Ew.
Tastes weird.
You're weird. Okay. All right. Bye. We will figure it out. No, the contestants.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Finally feel like I'm over the hump, as I pet this cat and she is literally shedding all over me. Charlie, what on earth are you doing, my dear?